Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Coach Carroll. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are making it out through this virus thing. Pretty crazy stuff going on right now, but I've got to say we haven't really been infected. Had a record first quarter, and I wanted to hop on here. I'm not really throwing this up on really anything special. I'm not doing any crazy edits on it. I thought it would be a cool video to make quickly to show you guys something that's really helped us track efficiency. And so when you are in business, when you start a business, there will come a point in time where you have to start delegating. You have to start creating a team, and you have to start delegating if you want to be a true business owner and not simply self-employed. I say simply self-employed because, trust me, if you're a one-man band, that's way, way easier than being a true business owner. And in some businesses, it's actually more profitable to be a one-man band, a solo operator, because I've seen on more than one occasion, and yes, I'm rocking the holiday lighting hoodie. This thing's looking a little, not hoodie, polo. This thing's looking a little rough. But what I've seen is what'll happen is a business will be super profitable in the self-employed stage. And then on their way to scale, they get stuck somewhere here in the middle and they don't make any money. But their owner has a huge responsibility. Maybe they have kids, maybe they have a wife that stays at home. They're a single income family, and now you went from making $100,000 a year in your pocket to having to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, 30, 40, 50, 60, $70,000 a year. And that's going to be difficult. One of my sales guys just started in November of last year. I'm recording this in May. Just started in November of last year. He's on a pace based on his commissions of last month to do about $60,000, and it actually just keeps going up. He's up about 36%. April commissions over March commissions. So he'll just keep climbing. But I wanted to show you guys something in Trello. That's a software that we use to project manage and really run all of my businesses. Everything that we do, it became our project management hub. We used to use a company called Backpack, or I can't remember, Cloud something or another was their updated version, but that was our management software. The problem was it wasn't mobile. And so I said, hey, look, I need to find something that will operate in the cloud. And that's exactly what we did. So I'm going to show you guys something that's pretty neat here and something that helped us. So as you see here on the left side of the screen, I have both a deal flow for Easy Pro, as well as the onboarding process, which are deal flow for Carroll Media. Then we have our account management for Easy Pro and Carroll Media. So if I click on this Carroll Media and I scroll all the way over here to the right, we've got meeting notes, right? Same thing if I go to the Easy Pro account management and I go all the way over to the right, we've got meeting notes. And these are our good, bad, and ugly meeting notes. And so like if I pull this up, what we do is we put a checklist. So I have a dedicated person that takes notes in our meetings. So in our meetings, there is a dedicated person that takes notes. And so when something needs to get assigned, I just look at Amanda and I say, hey, put that on the checklist. Put that on the checklist. And then she's putting stuff on the checklist too that she's picking up in the meeting. It's important to do this because you need to document what happens in the meeting. Because if not, I'll tell you exactly what happens if you don't do that. It's what happened to me for years. Great ideas come out. We get so excited. We plan new projects and we assign tasks and we're like, oh man, this is awesome. We're going to make all these big, huge goals and we're going to achieve crazy stuff. And then what happens is the next Monday morning meeting rolls around and no one can freaking remember who got assigned what and what the goals were. And so now you're back to square one, and the problem is emotion comes into it, and maybe you're having a bad Monday, so the meeting doesn't matter as much, and you're aggravated, and so you cut it short, and you didn't check on your responsibilities. With us having Trello, we're able to assign, like right here, remove roof cleaning from DJ and add Dennis. Added Garlina, and then Amanda completed it and checked it, right? Right here, entertaining roles. Propaganda, carryover. So for the past couple weeks, we've been talking about, hey, we need new propaganda. I've got it right here, actually. And so, like, I've got them. I've got my new propaganda. and they actually look really, really amazing. And so like I'll go through and mark these out, and they're on, propaganda moves to its own card. And so every week we take all the uncompleted checklist items, we move them to the new week. That's our new business. That's our old business. And then all of our new business, we add on to it. And so it's this constant carryover so that nothing falls through the cracks. And I've got to tell you guys, we're running more efficient now than we ever have before. It's awesome. And so I just wanted to hop on, create a quick little video. What are we at? 5 minutes now. And I wanted to share that with you because, man, it's been a game changer for us. We are just slugging through projects. We're becoming more efficient. I'm delegating more to my team. They're starting to actually sprint now. We have this analogy to where, when we're hiring people, when we're in the process of like prospecting them and saying, hey, are we going to hire these people? Let's interview them. All that, we're crawling, man. We're crawling. It's a slow, grindy, crawling process. And then once they're hired, we let them start walking. And they're walking and we're watching. And every once in a while they'll fall over, right? Just like a baby. They start crawling and they start walking. And they fall over and we stand them up. And then eventually what we want to see within the next couple of weeks is we want to see these people start to jog a little. They start getting a little momentum built behind them. And then as they jog, we want to excel that with more training and more support. And we actually get these people running. Now they're running and it's like, oh man, we're really picking up speed. And the ultimate goal is to get your team to that highest point, which is just an all-out sprint. That means that they don't need any direction. They know exactly what's expected of them. They know exactly what the deadline is. They know exactly about the resources that they need to find, the coaching they need to get, the probable roadblocks that they're going to come upon. They know what the reward and the risk is for obtaining that goal, and they're just in an all-out sprint. That's where we got to keep our teams, man. That's what I keep trying to push. And things like this help us because anytime I can look around my conference table and talk to my team and go, man, they're not sprinting. Maybe I'm holding them back, right? I always look internal first. It's like, maybe I'm holding them back. I'll give you an example, right? So the blogs, we have a strategy that we use that allows us to pump out content. It's all our social media posts. It's all of our tweets. It's everything. It's a whole Easy Pro brand, and we're getting this thing fired up. And so it's all centered around one blog post per week. It's the core content, and everything else spins up off of that. And Amanda came to me. She said, hey, DJ, I got the blogs done this week. I need you to approve those. And I said, you know what? I'm keeping you from sprinting. I've approved the first 2, 3, 4 weeks. I don't need to do this anymore. Why am I wasting my time checking you? I've already made my corrections in the first couple of weeks. You were walking, you fell over a couple times, stood you back up. Now you're ready to run, and I'm the one holding you back. I'm the one keeping you from sprinting. So you know what? I don't need to approve those anymore. How about this? Once a month, let's review the 4 that you launched and see if there needs to be any changes. So now instead of me looking and reading the blog on a weekly basis, and now I give Amanda full power, full authority to push it out there. And once a month, we'll go back and review. And guess what will happen? That once a month will change to once a quarter. Once a quarter will change to a couple times a year. And then it'll eventually get to a point where it'll be for her total responsibility and I won't have to do it at all. To move from self-employed to the business owner, you have to have these checklists, you have to have these tracking mechanisms, and you have to watch them like a freaking hawk, man. I actually just today, for instance, I made a new checklist. Ready to schedule checklist. Technician comes in. He goes, hey, man, I need to know the square footage of these houses. So no problem. What else do you need to know? Well, what do you mean? If we're going to make a checklist, let's make a checklist. What's on your wish list? What else do you? Well, I need to know specific directions. You know, am I just doing the first floor windows? Or am I just doing the windows on the back of the house? If I'm there to pressure wash, am I only pressure washing one side? If I'm cleaning the roof, am I spraying the whole roof down, or am I only cleaning the black streaks? I was like, good, 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 good. So I made a checklist, and we will implement that in the next good, bad, and ugly meeting. I hope that brings some value to you guys. I hope it helps you. Right now is the best time to get a business going, to get standing on your own 2 feet, to build a team underneath of you. Do you realize how many A players were laid off from companies 2 months ago? Do you know how many A players made a move from company A to company B, and now they're in their job in January, and then all of a sudden, boom, coronavirus hits. They're laid off. They're unemployed. And if you're like me in the state of Kentucky, the Commonwealth here, we got a dipshit for a governor. There's 40% of the working population's on unemployment. The majority of them still haven't even got their check. I keep seeing this. Businesses, they're fighting against the unemployment line. It's crap, man. It's crap. Don't listen to that. Go out there, find those A players. Find people that want to hustle and build something and be a part of something. I promise you they're out there. You'll need systems like this to make it happen. Hey, man, as always, hustle, it's worth it. Coach Carroll, see you guys later.